Okay, YouTube live streaming. I think. Why is that taking so long for Steemit or DLive? All right, I'm just setting up, fellas. Just want to do a quick announcement. Status code 500. What the hell? This typically doesn't happen. Trying to figure something out. Just give me a moment, fellas. Maybe there's too many tags. Let's try that. Setting you up on DLive. And it's not liking me. All right. You know, I am live here, so I can at least get the details. Oops, I should have kept it there. What am I doing? Okay. See, good. That's ready. Now I just need to get DLive to work. And it ain't liking it. It ain't liking it at all. Yeah, I hate it when I have issues. All right, so screw it. We're not going to do this on DLive. So tomorrow, if you guys don't know, it's March for Our Lives all around the country, maybe even outside the country, which is crazy. I mean, just take a look at this thing over here. Just not optimize. March for Our Lives, Boston. Here's Boston take part in worldwide March for Our Lives on Saturday. Really? It's a worldwide effort to get rid of guns? Is that what it is? Does that seem a little bit silly? Worldwide, isn't that a peculiar word to use for this campaign? And wow. So what it's gonna be all over the place, fellas, folks. So tomorrow I will be going to Boston Common and I will be live streaming on YouTube. And if it's not on YouTube, I will actually just be, I'll actually be recording, I'll actually be recording on my phone to live stream, but I'll also be wearing a GoPro and I'm gonna have to wear a battery pack just to make sure that I don't lose batteries and I could keep going, because it's going to start from 11 a.m. to about 3 p.m., 4 p.m., and I'm sure it'll kind of peter down. Oh, hi, Kathy. Hopefully you can figure that out. That's not good. I will be wearing this hat in live streaming. You know, let's see what happens. You know, I'm not afraid. I figure it would be interesting if they attacked me for me wearing this hat, being an Asian guy and all. Go ahead and attack the minority, have a minority. I'll probably get some people angry. And they'll probably want to engage me in some kind of dialogue, argument. And I am so up for that. You don't believe how much I am up for a debate, argument, or discussion, however they want to do it. So join me tomorrow. I will start early. It might be a little bit boring. You know, eventually, I think I just want to use it so people can go ahead and take snippets of the video, snippets of the live stream of the march, and just use it for their own discussion points. If people are out there, I don't know where exactly else in the world, what am I talking about? Country. Thanks, Kathy. Where everyone else in the country is going to be marching. But I think it's a big big effort. I mean, they have some very serious dark money behind this movement, and there's going to be people in Washington D.C. That's for sure. I don't know exactly where else. They don't really tell you. I'm not logged in. Sorry. Let me see if I could do a search for it. March for Our Lives locations. I guess that's where sibling marches are. Okay, so the main event is in Washington, D.C., where it's going to be, what the hell? Why are there, holy, what? Are you serious? It is a worldwide event for March for Our Lives? Are you serious? So it's going to be all over the country. All country, that's for sure. Wow, it is huge. They are serious. How does this happen? How do we get so many people to march? And it's not even a march for like important stuff. It's to march to get rid of our rights. Our rights, fellas. Our rights. And I am taking a stance that I will oppose any type of event where it's stemming from taking away people's rights. But are you serious? This is just amazing. This is incredible how this is spread. Where the hell? What? March for Our Lives Ghana? March for Our Lives Mumbai? Australia? I mean, aren't they, what? New Zealand, South Korea, Japan. This is a bigger event than most people realize. It really is a worldwide event. Really. I mean, come on. Are they serious? And what, a couple of high schoolers organize all this? Hell no. Just follow the money. Where's the money coming from? Just to organize like this. I mean, can't they organize like this to end American imperialism, end the wars, maybe end poverty, end control of just the monopoly of oil and gas, and let's move on towards renewable energies, folks. Let's march for that. Let's march for ending human trafficking. Even that's huge. Let's march for ending hunger. I mean, there's so many things to march for. We're marching for our lives to get rid of our guns, which and leave the people who have corrupted the world in charge. The corrupted people who are in power. We're going to give them more. We're going to give them more power. We want to give ourselves less power, less rights. I don't know what's going on. This is horrible. Anyways, anyone out there who has a camera, who has a phone, who has anything they can record the march, record wherever it is, whether it's in Boston, DC, California, Mumbai, Ghana, wherever. Record the event. Talk to people who are marching, talk to people who are on the sidelines, who are organizing, talk to people who are in these tents. They're not going to be out there, these people in the suits, these art organizers. The ones who are going to be in those press boxes talking to everybody on the podiums and stuff, talk to those people. See if they'll even respond. Ask them a question. See if they ignore you or see if they answer you. Most likely they're going to ignore you. You're like, hey, you're unimportant. Hey, you're the guy in the NRA hat. Hey, this guy, he's a white supremacist. I'm like, I'm Asian. Stuff like that. So let's see. This is from the Boston.com. Again, student-led movement for March for Our Lives has organized an unprecedented mobilization of gun safety reform supporters. More than 800 marches happening across the world Saturday to protest gun violence in the United States, from Bangor, Maine to Auckland, New Zealand. And of course, I showed you that crazy map of exactly how big these students have mobilized with their high school lunch money that they saved up. They were able to do all this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't really have that much for school lunch money. I didn't spend that much. Okay, let's see. How do I? Okay, there you go. It's incredible. Okay. Boston organizers are hoping to host one of the largest marches, being spearheaded by a group of local students, including several directly affected by gun violence and a shooting at Marjorie Stone and Douglas High School. We, the students at MFOL Boston, are joining students across the country to demand that our lives are prioritized over access to guns. How about we prioritize their education? According to the group's website, 6,000 people are expected to participate in Saturday's march to Boston Common. Here's what you know if you're one of them. I'm not going to make that march. I'll just see them strolling through. I'll probably see if there's people setting up in Boston Common, see what they're thinking, see if there's actually organizers who are just kind of marching against this whole thing and advocating to keep our rights. I would love to talk to those people as well. And let's see how the security is. It would be interesting that this March for Our Lives is going to be guarded by people with police officers with assault rifles themselves. Wouldn't that be ironic? The 2-mile march in Boston starts Saturday morning at Madison Park Technical Vocational High School in Roxbury. Organizers are asking that demonstrators gather at the school beginning around 9 to 10 a.m. I'm not sure if I'll be there at the Boston Common that early. It might be like around 10:30 or 11 where I might start live streaming. I mean, this thing could be taking a couple hours because, see, that's just a march. I mean, this isn't like a 1 or 2 hour event. They're starting at 9, 8, 10 in the morning. Then they're marching. Senator Elizabeth Warren is planning to greet students at the school around at 10 a.m. And the Boston Marty Walsh there. The march is gonna start at 11, and then they're gonna walk up to Boston, and then the official rally and program is scheduled to begin on the Common at 2 p.m. So, you know, I don't think I'm gonna. I might be off and on from like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then from 2 p.m. to whenever. I'm just gonna be starting and restarting the live stream. So you might see me a couple of times just live streaming at different times of the day. So that's just something to expect. I'm hoping that there are actually other people out there that are from Boston that do a lot of commentary or things like that, and we can kind of form up. I doubt that'll happen. We are so disorganized. Okay. Not that we are disorganized. We just don't plan to organize together. The speaker list is entirely composed of students and teachers from Boston and Massachusetts to emphasize the locality of this march and the presence of gun violence in schools and streets in the city. Anyways, it just talks about a lot of stuff. Please let's see. What should I bring? Not bring. Asking not to bring signs with sticks or stakes attached. Shouldn't be brought to the march, including backpacks, weapons, masks or shields, drugs or alcohol, lighters, non-service pets, and clothing with hate speech. I wonder if this thing is considered hate speech. We'll see. I wonder if they're going to ask me to take my hat off. All I need is Eric to come over and bring me that MAGA hat. Troll the marchers. Okay. look, everything that happened, people who get killed, regardless if it's guns or not, it's horrible. So many people die, not just from guns, but from more than guns, and those aren't being ever talked about. Look, here's the interesting thing. This is my lunch. So earlier I posted in Twitter that I had a what do you call it? Let me check what it was that I actually tweeted. Maybe I'll sign in real quick. That way I can show you what happened. Put an extra head and wear both caps. Yeah. Look, we can't just go out and make fun of the kids. We have to go out and give them information, let them think for themselves. Yeah, because when you ridicule them, tell them they're stupid, you're not going to really get anyone on your side. They're not going to be thinking about what you're saying. Okay, here I go. Sharing the screen. So I had a large splinter. I went to go get some coffee, threw it away. They had these big wooden desks, old wooden desks, and I had a big splinter in my fingernail. So they didn't have a tweezer. I went around. They did have an urgent care place, so I walked in, and I had to fill out a form for 10 minutes. They're checking on my insurance, and I was like, 20 minutes have passed, and I was like, screw this. I'm just gonna go home or go to CVS and get myself a tweezer, because I asked for a tweezer and they wouldn't even give me a tweezer. So eventually I went to, I found a security booth, a security desk, and I asked for their first aid kit, and they did. And I was trying to remove it. It wasn't so good. So one of the security, she was really helpful. She wore gloves, took a tweezer. I kind of cut some of my nail and removed the splinter. Fine. Awesome. I had to ask for a stranger, get a first aid kit, and do it myself. Well, there's an urgent care clinic. If it's so urgent, first, it wasn't urgent. Second, it wasn't, first, it wasn't urgent. Second, there wasn't any care. I mean, that's what it takes. I mean, imagine if that was left there for however many more longer it took, because the faster that thing gets out of my fingernail, the less chance of infection there is. I mean, there's still a chance of infection. I mean, what the hell? That's the healthcare in America, folks. That's something we can march for. Okay, I sidetracked. That's all I wanted to announce. Tomorrow, March for Our Lives in Boston. I'll be live streaming. I'm hoping that other people in different cities around the world are also filming, and we don't just have this narrative pushed and filmed by the mainstream media, because that's how we're at this point. Global disarmament, folks. It's going to happen. They're planning for it. New World Order, who knows? But all I see is that they are wanting civilians to not own guns and leave our guns to our police and our military. Okay, anyways, we'll probably see you guys tomorrow. If not tonight, I'm pretty sure James might be hosting. Ryan will be hosting. Ryan hosted late last night. That might have been just because I was on. Coordinate Ryan. Go to the Twitter page, DM chat, and just if you're wanting to host, just put it there. All right. See you guys tomorrow.